There's a power in journaling, man. A huge power. As y'all can see, I got my journal right here next to me. And I know recently somebody came out about journaling, that person being Castanat, and a lot of people kind of went against him about it. They kind of gave him some flack for it a little bit. But I'm here to tell y'all today that journaling is a great way to gain mental clarity, especially for people who don't like to talk about their feelings, for people who kind of keep things bottled up, don't talk about their emotions, and kind of overthink a lot. Like, it's a great way to just get all those thoughts out without holding them in, without talking to somebody. Your mind is crowded because you're not letting these things out, because you're not writing them, because you're not speaking about them. But the clarity you're looking for, that brain fog clearance that you're looking for, starts with a pen and a piece of paper. Like I said, especially if you're not the type of person that likes talking to other people, because a lot of us, we think in circles, we overthink a lot. And there's just so much stuff that runs through our minds, so many thoughts, so many different scenarios, so many different ideas. But journaling allows you to really just think freely and speak freely and write freely. Like I said, journaling is what creates clarity. When these thoughts are constantly just staying in your head and you constantly replay these thoughts each and every day, they start to get bigger than they are. You start to make up fake scenarios. You start to overthink. You start to get anxious. You might get overwhelmed. Your thoughts might get unorganized. But when you write them out, bro, and literally whatever you want to write about, like, it doesn't have to be a topic, your thoughts become more structured. Your thoughts are able to become more measurable, and you can manage them better because you're getting these thoughts out. You're clearing that brain fog that you might have felt. It comes down to this, bro. You say you want to fix the overthinking. You don't want to be as anxious. And those are things that I've currently been working on, things that I've been trying to get better with. But you can't fix what you won't face. And journaling is a way to face the overthinking, the anxiousness, the thoughts that are running back and forth in your head each and every day. Like, writing forces you to face it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a specific topic every day. Like this journal right here, I literally open this journal, write about my day, write about what I'm thinking about, write about ideas. If there is a topic I want to talk about, I write about it. Or if it's just things I want to get off my mind, I write about it. And it also allows you to reveal your patterns. Like when you journal consistently, whether it be every day, every other day, once a week, whatever your schedule might be, you start to see your emotional triggers. You kind of start to learn more about yourself. You see excuses that you make a lot of time. You see mistakes that you might make. You see growth. Sometimes I even write my prayers in this journal right here. And months later, I look back and see how everything worked out, see how everything moved, or if I was able to grow from the things that I wrote about in here. And I'm not gonna lie, I just started this this year in January, but there's already things I look back on in there and it's like, wow, bro, that's like that's crazy. Like I can show y'all, for example, the first day I wrote on this journal was January 28th. And as y'all see, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that's when we had 770 subs. And at the moment we're at 805. Like, that's a example of growth that a journal can show you. Like growth, decisions you might be making that are wrong or right. Like, if you just write down everything in there, you get to see these things. You get to see these patterns and maybe things you need to work on, things that you need to focus on, things you need to learn about, or whatever it might be. Like, you get to realize that sometimes you might be struggling with the same thing over and over, and you need to find a way to learn from it. You need to find a way to grow from it. Or you might see that you're actually improving. Like, this awareness that you figure out and you see from a journal, from writing however much you want to write, is powerful, bro. You're gaining clarity. You're seeing how much you improve or what you need to work on, what you need to learn. Like, there's so many aspects of journaling that can really just help you out in your life and help you become this better version of yourself that you want to become. It strengthens your discipline. Like, journaling daily, I don't journal daily, I'm not gonna lie, but I want to start doing it daily. I do it really when I just feel a lot up here, a lot going on. That's when I write about it. But I want to start doing it daily because I've seen people talk about how it builds your consistency, it builds your discipline, it builds your self-awareness, accountability, responsibility. And like, if you won't talk to yourself honestly on paper, bro, you're not going to be able to grow honestly in life. Like, this book right here, this journal, could be a place where you just honest with yourself, bro. You take accountability, you take responsibility. And if you do it in there, it'll spill over into your life. But if you're not able to take responsibility, if you're not able to even be honest with yourself, it's going to be hard to be honest in your life, bro. It's going to be hard to be responsible in your life when things might come up. You might start making excuses. You might start just not being able to be in control of yourself. Like, your self-control won't be there, bro. And like I said, in this journal, I pray in it. I write prayers. Journaling can become a prayer on paper. It could become gratitude tracking. It could become recording lessons from God. Like, you read the word and you put it in a journal, or you write about it. You watch a video, you watch a TikTok, you write it in here. Like, bro, this book is going to have everything in it, bro. There's things in here that I've literally talked to nobody about before, and they're in here. Like, they're in here. So some of the most powerful prayers that I've prayed are in here. And I wrote them down because down the road, I just want to see how God moved in my life. I want to look back and be like, wow, man, like, that's crazy. Like, the most powerful prayers sometimes weren't shouted, they weren't spoken, but they were written in the journal on a piece of paper with a pen, just you and God, bro, in a quiet place. So if you really want to reduce the mental chaos that you might have going on, bro, like, I advise you to go to Walmart, go to Target, whatever your store is, buy a journal and just write whatever it is you want to write. Like, that's how I do it, bro. There is prompts out there you can look up and write about. But me personally, I just write whatever is on my mind, whatever ideas I might have, some goals I might have throughout the day or throughout the next month or whatever it might be, and just write, bro. Because we live in a day and age where everything is just so digital. Everything is social media, YouTube, TikTok, everything, Netflix. Like, we're so stuck to our phones, and we're always scrolling. We're always having this constant stimulation. But I feel like journaling is a way to step away from the digital world, step away from the social media, to the YouTube, the TikTok, all that, and just really reflect. Because I also feel like we live in a day and age where nobody really reflects. Nobody really sits down and thinks about their life and thinks about their thoughts and what they want to accomplish, what they want to do, whatever it might be. Like, nobody does that anymore. And I feel like journaling is a great way to slow you down and just allow you to reflect on everything in life. That's what I said. Like, I literally write about whatever I might be thinking about, whatever I might be feeling in this journal. And I made a video the other day about, stop rushing. This is a great way to stop rushing, because you're seeing the progress, you're seeing the growth, you're seeing the improvements. Like I said, you're seeing the things you might need to work on. You're revealing patterns within yourself with this book, with this journal, bro. And this is really a way to slow you down and just help you to stop rushing so much. And just enjoy the process, enjoy the growth, enjoy the grinding part of what you're trying to do, bro. So I advise you, like I said, go get a journal and start simple, bro. Like, start with what I do today, what I learned, what am I struggling with, what am I grateful for, what are things I need to work on. Like, there's so many types of things you can write about, bro, and act on these things. Like, when you write about them, whatever it is, if you're writing about things you need to work on, like, act on it. And then a month later, write back in the journal, write how you grow, write how you learned, write how you've made progress in these ways and made progress from these things that a month ago you had no business doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So your future self, bro, is going to thank you for the thoughts that you wrote down today, for the ideas that you wrote down today, for the things you need to work on that you might have wrote down today. Like, your future self is going to thank you. And the growth is literally right here, bro. Because a lot of times we feel like we're not growing, we're not making progress, we're not taking the right steps forward. But if you write them down, you can see that you're actually making progress. You are making growth. You are growing. You are taking that next step. So like I said, I advise y'all, man, go to y'all nearest store, go get a pencil, go get a journal, and just write, bro. Your thoughts, your goals, ideas, things you need to work on, literally whatever it is it might be. Just write. Write and gain mental clarity. Get rid of the brain fog. Just put your thoughts on a piece of paper and just see what I can do for you. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. And with the 900 subs, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one.